guys, welcome back. Becky and I have another book box to open for you today. So technically she's opening hers.
Aardvark.
We got Aardvark in, and we both only ordered one this week because we're trying to do better.
Yes.
Because our husbands say we need to.
And mine was The Perfect Ones by Nicole Hackett. And honestly, I thought about the one you got, and there were several others. I mean, I kind of wanted all of them in a way, but with this one, it just seemed, I don't know, that it takes place in Iceland, and the Instagram influencer's name is Alabama, and I thought, well, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. And anyway, it just sounded very interesting. So I said, okay, I'm gonna get this one. And I have started out with one cart. Now I have 2 carts of books, and all of my bookshelves behind these are full of books that, I try to make my shelves look pretty, but now they're stacked this way and that way, and they're double deep.
Mine's the same way.
So
I try to put the new books like facing outward, so I remember I need to read those.
Yes.
But I got An American Beauty by Shanna Abbey. And Shanna Abbey, I think, is one of their few authors who has had, she's had a bestseller. The second Mrs. Astor. Because usually they pick authors who are very under the radar. Right. But she was one that I was like, I've heard of her. Yeah. I mean, I didn't read her book, but I've seen her name. Yeah. And I have a love-hate relationship with historical fiction. Sometimes I read it and just devour it, and I absolutely adore it. And sometimes I get started on it, and I'm like, this is great, but I know how it's going to end because I know history. Yeah. And I'd never finish it. Like, every Philippa Gregory novel I've ever started about the Tudors, I've been like, well, I know Anne Boleyn's going to die in the end, so why am I still reading? Right. But this is one I didn't know much about. It's An American Beauty. And I'll borrow that at some time. Oh, absolutely. So the characters are, I'm assuming, based off real people. It's Arabella, this beautiful woman who goes from being poor, from being a showgirl, a prostitute, to being a wealthy American beauty and becoming part of the cultural elite. So I'm very interested to see how this goes, especially because it is an Aardvark choice, and I usually really like Aardvark choices. Yeah, I am so very pleased with Aardvark as a book club. Yes. They have done so well in choosing their authors, and I really like the fact that most of the time their authors are not well known. So yeah, and I wanted to point out, so I thought I almost got The Bird Has Flown. Susanna Hoffs was the lead singer in Bangles. Oh, I didn't know that. Yes, and this is about music and everything, and I just thought that was so interesting. So I really wanted that one, and most people know Dave Barry. He's just funny, and I thought Swamp Story sounded like just funny. Really, like every one of their picks this month. I mean, they're really good. So, Chain Gang All Stars was the only one I was hesitant on. Yeah, but only because it's like it's going to be violent. Like it's about prisoners that are fighting each other to the death. Yeah, and that was why I really wasn't interested in that. I just wanted something that was a little, I say lighter. That, but then I read like violent horror novels. Yeah. So like I don't and write some stories that are kind of. I know it gave me the heebie-jeebies. And anyway. we are waiting for my physical copy of that to come in, and then my friend who that actually happened to is going to have a guest appearance here on the vlog and tell us the true story behind The Sidewalk Man, which is creepier. I can't imagine it being creepier than the story. Oh my gosh, it's so creepy. Oh wow. Well, that'll be fun, but we'll see. Okay. Anyway, if you don't know about Aardvark and you haven't joined the club, join. Hey, if you got a mother, give her one for Mother's Day. Absolutely. Or a mother-in-law who loves to read. That works for me. Really good. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.